Hey y'all, Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel. Today I'm doing a little solo overnight camp on Cotaco Creek. Y'all ready? Let's go, y'all. the boat in the creek. And here is my camp spot. Beautiful area. All right, so I'm in a spot that my buddy Chris from Yak Mafia found, camped here. I saw his video, and so earlier in the week when I decided to go camping, I thought, man, I want to try out his spot. So I messaged him, and he was gracious enough to send me a map pin where it's at. I'm not going to share it since this is his spot. If you want to find out, he may not tell, I don't know, but subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, maybe you'll figure it out. But anyway, most of Cotaco Creek where we're at here is almost all TVA land. So it's public land, you can camp on it, even hunt it. Double check that on their website. But anyway, I've camped several places out here, but it's the first time in this spot. Chris has found a beauty of a spot, so I'm looking forward to getting set up, and I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll check back once I'm set up. All right, got my camp set up. You know, house slide, ground sheet. This side's got my, you know, double nest, one tigress under quilt, Wise Owl snoozy pillow, and Thermarest Pro-Lite pad, I think. Oh, and a Teton Sports 20 maybe degree sleeping bag. I don't know if it's really that good, but it's pretty good. So there's just crap over there, and then over here you see my chair and table. It's a little bit away from my hammock, only because I was going to set up right here close by, but as I'm looking for firewood, I saw where probably Chris, maybe somebody else, but there was another little fire pit over there. So I say pit, just I could tell where a fire was. So I'm just going to use the same spot and set up over there. So now I'm going to get my supper stuff together, sit down. You know, I just got through setting up. We got a few sticks and stuff together. I don't know if you can tell, I'm soaked with sweat. I think it was in the 80s today, and it's probably still in the 80s, upper 70s. It's warm. I wish it was a lot cooler, but yeah, it's gonna be nice tonight. It'll be down in the 60s, so I think that'll be a nice evening, but low 60s. But right now I'm warm from all the stirring around, paddling in, all this stuff. So, but I'm ready to sit down and cool my jets. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll check back in when I start cooking my supper. All right, fire on the grill is going, getting the charcoal ready. Won't be long, I'll be cooking the chicken kebabs. And it's also getting darker, so I wanted to kind of check in here before it gets too dark. I do have some little lights with me, so I'll use those later if I have to. But anyway, going to wait for this charcoal to get ready, cook my supper, and I'll give an update here in a few minutes. All right, the chicken kebabs are almost done. I'm going to use my headlamp because it's getting kind of dark. You can still see a little light in the sky. There's a creek over there, hammock over there. But yep, got chicken kebabs, which is chicken, onions, and bell peppers. Supper's almost done. I'm going to grab me some supper, and after that, I'm just going to kind of chillax a little bit. So I will update you after supper. All right, chicken kebabs are delicious. This is number 2. Almost forgot to record them. We started eating and forgot about the camera, so here you go. They're really good. I'm going to finish up supper and just relax for a little bit. Excuse the jet in the flight path of Huntsville International Airport. All right, see you, bye. Okay, supper's done. Just chilling out around the fire. Keeping it small because we're actually under kind of drought conditions, and it's yeah, we're pretty dry around here, so I got to be real careful with this fire. So I'm keeping it small. I've cleared out an area around it, and
And before I go to bed, I will absolutely drench this thing. So anyway, but yeah, just enjoying some nice quiet time around the fire in the evening. And in a little bit, I'll turn in, call it a night, and we'll see y'all in the morning.
Good. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, about 7:30. I woke up about 7. Already got my fire started and got breakfast and stuff ready to start here in a minute. And coffee, gonna make me some coffee. So it's a beautiful morning, man. Look at this beautiful spot. Just some woods here. Little goes up on a little hill over there, and there's my hammock setup over there. There's a little drop off. My boat's right over there. That drop off at the edge of the water. It is still there. I did verify that this morning. There's a Cotaco Creek there. Man, some big pines. Look at that. That's a big pine right there. There's some big ones over there. One right by the edge of the water. Big one right there. But yeah, a lot of open space here and relatively flat. So beautiful spot, and my buddy Chris from Yak Mafia put me on. So thanks again, Chris. This is a great spot. This was where he had his, there's a little indentation here. So it's a great little spot to have a fire. Kind of blocked in by that old rotten log there. But I got it cleared out around it. So anyway, I'm going to get my breakfast started here. Slept pretty good last night. Actually, I woke up a few times early on, mainly just because it was warm. I woke up sweating one time, but it finally cooled off. And but you know, even it was felt real cool this morning. But I was mostly under my sleeping bag, but I got kind of warm under that. So, but yeah, I'm out here in short sleeve. If I didn't have a fire, I'd probably put on a long sleeve, but it feels good next to the fire. So anyway, I'm going to get my coffee and breakfast started and just sit here and enjoy this little fire on this beautiful morning. All right, got my first cup of coffee made. Now I'm fixing to start on my breakfast. Peak Refuel biscuits and gravy. Man, that's some good stuff. For a long time, my favorite was the breakfast skillet, both in this and also the Mountain House meals. I I have to admit, I think the Peak refuels taste a little better. They're maybe $1 more per pouch, but yep, good old biscuits and gravy. I think that's kind of replaced the breakfast skillet as my favorite. Look at that, 34 grams of protein. Ooh. So I'm just going to boil my water for breakfast and let that start getting ready. Well, it's about 9 o'clock. I've finished my biscuits and sausage gravy breakfast. Really good stuff. On my second cup of coffee here. And just taking in this beautiful morning. When I woke up, it was solid overcast, but you can see the clouds are breaking up. Sun's starting to peek through the woods there. There's my little sleep set up over there. So it's man, it's a beautiful day. It's warm. It's it says 68. It feels warmer than that. So again, I wish it was a little cooler, but it's still absolutely beautiful and it's so peaceful right now. So and actually the being cooler would help me sleep better. It'd be maybe a little more pleasant just to kind of sit out, and it probably would reduce some of the little bugs and mosquitoes. They haven't been bad, but they've been around. I've swatted a few times, but it hadn't by any means lessened the enjoyment of this trip. It's a beautiful morning. It's so peaceful out here. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this fire for a little bit and relax, finish this coffee. And I think when I get ready to go, and I've still got to break camp, everything, I haven't started at all. So that'll take a while to get everything broke down and put back in my dry bags and loaded in my canoe. But I think when I leave camp, I'm going to go upstream and check out a old iron bridge. I'm hoping that we've got some colors around here. So I'm hoping that that'll be a pretty sight. And I'm not far from it, so I'll go check that out in a little bit. But you can tell it's fall. It's beautiful, and I'm just I love this time of year, and thankful that I had this weekend to get out here and enjoy it, take it all in. So yeah, I'm gonna sit around camp, take my time. I have no schedule today, so I'm just gonna sit here till I get the notion to move, and then like I said, when I do, I'll go upstream, check out that bridge, and then head back to the truck. So I'll check back in a little bit.